And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Summer League 2021. We just had a split between the Hot Tub Club and the my own team. I can't remember, the Freeze Pops. And speaking of Freeze Pops, Jordan Smith joining me in the booth with a Freeze Pop. Are they both red?
I got a pink.
Oh, pink and red. Cheers. Chris Metter up against Jimmy Stout to start this game. Jordan, welcome to the booth for Summer League.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And Jordan, you and I just pitched a nice game together. You know, I started, we played 4 innings. We each pitched 2, and we got the win to split the series with the Hot Tub Club, staying 500 for us.
We did. We seemed to, for the 2 weeks I've been here, we're a 500 team. But hey, if you get hot in the playoffs, you never know.
And you know, the Hot Tub Club also just won. They won 2 last week, so they are also 500.
All right.
And 55ers are 500.
All right.
And I believe this team, the Downhill Divers, is also 500.
Well, it looks like the random team draw really kept the parity in the league alive.
Yeah, and the only team that is above 500 is this team, the Pesky Pine Trees, as a nice play from Scott Pulley there to get the out on Chris Metter. And another nice play, back-to-back pitches right to Scott Pulley. Jeremy Worrell now up, sporting the Pesky Pine Trees jersey. Do they all have their jerseys on, except for Benware, who's shirtless?
Poor decision from Benware there.
Oh, another swinging strike. Jimmy Stout on the mound. You know, Jimmy was a pitcher for the Brewers for many years, and then had to take some years off, and has come back in Summer League to prove himself. And he's looking for a team as well. For next year, so it's going to be interesting to see where a lot of these free agents stand for SWBL season 20.
A lot of moving parts from what I have heard so far.
And Jimmy gets out of it with 3 straight batters as I have popsicle in my mouth. 1, 2, 3 go the Pesky Pine Trees, who are in first place right now. Scott Pulley will lead off, and Spencer Bogat on the mound. This is the first time that Spencer and Jason have faced off against each other, Jordan. It'll be a fun matchup to see what happens.
This will be a fun match to see what happens. It is a slight to the offense here. And
who?
In which league?
I realize that Eric actually is like top 5 in walks.
Oh my gosh, Scott Pulley.
He is the check swing master. That's for sure.
Scott Pulley leads it off 1-0. First pitch off Spencer Bogat, and now teammates Jason Worstenholm and Spencer Bogat on the Melonheads in the MOIF League, and he gets him right to Chris Metter for the out.
You know, I was just about to say,
Spencer's laughing at him on the mound.
I'm curious if Jason would carry over his trash talking here to the Sunday League, given his own teammate out there on the mound.
I like how I went 1 for 5 last week and still batting 560.
Oh, just out of the reach of Chris Metter. A single for Jimmy Stout. Helps his own cause, and Matt Germer will get his first at-bat of the day. Hits it right at Ryan Brown and makes a great play. Oh my gosh. Ryan Brown, driving from Arkansas, gets him.
There's too many people out there.
Wow. That was the best play we've seen in a while. I'm glad it was on the GoPro.
That was a good play. Was my catch on the GoPro earlier? That could be up there. The comebacker from Adam, the line drive.
No, we didn't. We don't videotape the second and fourth games.
Oh.
Home run? Oh, double?
It's a summer league. He was falling on the fence.
No, it didn't.
That is a double.
Yeah.
It's a double.
It's summer league.
Well, and it's a tough play. Well, a couple bounces from Spencer Bogat. Ball 1-1. Great day here in St. Louis. A little cloudy, partly cloudy here, but it's hot, 90 degrees. Swinging right through it is Jason Worstenholm. 3-2 now. In the last game in the previous series, strikeouts looking.
Jason, that's for Thursdays, not Sundays.
I was waiting for some break and it just came.
Spencer gets out of it 1-0 on a Scott Poley solo home run in the first pitch of the game. Didn't let him warm up is the excuse. Ryan Brown will lead off. Ryan Brown missed last week of Summer League, but he is back in action for the Pesky Pine Trees in his second week in Summer League. Former commissioner of a league in the Northeast area.
Oh,
Moved to the Midwest and travels on Sundays to come play with us, and he also stays with his cousin in Festus.
there you go. You love to see that dedication.
See you later.
Maybe see you tomorrow.
Good game.
Tomorrow.
Basketball?
Yes.
I'll let you know.
1-2 on the Pesky Pine Tree. Ryan Brown nails one for a. What was it? Double.
I was
Double
just
for Ryan
about to say
Brown.
we might be in for a low-scoring affair, but
First hit. Oh, Brian luckily gets a foul on that one. Ryan Brown, the first hit against Jimmy Stout in the second inning here. Swing and a miss through. You know, the rumors for the SWBL rumor mill say that Jimmy Stout might be an Astro next year.
facing his potential manager here.
Yes, could be facing.
Maybe he
potential
should throw him a
manager.
lob ball to sweeten him up a little bit. Negotiation.
Another landing spot is possibly the Expos, from what we've heard from Jimmy Stout as well. And that'll be strike 3 on Brian Benware. CrossFit Chris coming to the mound, or the plate. Champion of the captain of the champion Twins in season 19, and hits a dinger there. If it stays, and it's gone. 2-1 now. Speaking of champions in the SWBL, Spencer Bogad now up. Spencer
Stays
over
with the
Jason's
curveball there.
head.
That was a nice piece of hitting.
It was indeed, and Spencer has won 2 MVPs in the past 3 years for the SWBL Twins. Fouls it off. Ground ball just under Scott, out of his reach. It'll be a single for Jeremy. Brian Brown back up 1-for-1 with a double. Did come around to score on the Chris Metter 2-run home run. Swings through that one, fouls it off. Ball outside. Strike swinging. 1 out in the inning so far. Jimmy Stout sporting the 2017 SWBL Cardinals jersey from NWA tournament. Another foul ball for Ryan. Working the count here. Swing and a miss, just dropped under. Second out there, Brian Benware now up. Struck out his last at bat. Wearing all SWBL gear except for his shoes and his chest. Swing and it is gone. Brian Benware home run. Extends their lead. Another 2-run home run makes it 5-1. Jordan, after a slow start in their first inning, they are really turning it on.
I may have jinxed it.
You may have jinxed it indeed.
My thoughts did. It didn't formally come out of my mouth.
Matt Germer really focused out there in left field. Jimmy Stout pitching well.
He was a tough guy to face first week of Summer League for us. I got his
Oh, swings through a strike 3.
infamous Ephus pitch with 2 strikes.
3 outs, excuse me. 3 strikeouts, strikes out the side. What? Well, I mean, he still struck out. 3 strikeouts in the inning.
I think it can still be considered striking out the side. Just some runs in between.
See, Jordan makes me nervous. That's why I'm not hitting. I get a little.
Jim Stout is up first for the Downhill Divers. We want to take this moment to thank our sponsors for the SWBL Summer League season. Andy's Frozen Custard. We always give them a free frozen custard. And actually today is National Frozen Custard Day, Jordan. Did you know that?
I didn't.
National Frozen Custard today. National Frozen Custard Day. Because Lion's Choice is giving a buy one, get one free. Future SWBL sponsor for season 20.
Is that in paper?
On Twitter.
On Twitter,
So
all
it's
right.
on social media. They've already committed on social media.
Let's go Lion's Choice.
The social media account committed that the local Lions Choice would pay money.
Hey, it's out of St. Louis.
We're hoping to get the food truck, Lion's Choice food truck,
Oh.
on Monday. Tough play if Brian makes it though. Fly
Are there
out.
Lion's Choice outside of St. Louis?
Yes, Kansas City and
Kansas
Columbia
City. He's done
and
research.
yes.
All right.
So you could speak to the Lions
Trent
Choice.
stuff is big Lions Choice.
Trent Steffes loves Lion's Choice.
Man, I could just imagine if every Sunday was catered by Lions Choice.
Wow, it'd be amazing. Medium rare roast beef, nothing better. Jimmy Nelson has entered the premises.
I thought they
He's
didn't
on a
play.
bye week, but he is here, folks, to just check it out.
See if anybody need any free agents.
And that's a ground out straight to Spencer Bogad. Jimmy made Matt nervous. We also want to thank our sponsor Logex, our media sponsor. Gonna have to get some, after this game, get some post-game press conferences going for some people. And we also want to thank Breck Spencer Gear and Chill Designs.
So the couch, I just bought it from them. A lot of the stuff I just bought it from them. They have some nice stuff. I think I'm gonna get my TV.
Scott Poley, 2 for 2 with a home run and a double.
Raising his 692 average that I'm looking here on the league leaders list. He
Gotta
is
be
up there.
over
He is up there
700
near
now.
the top.
Swing and a miss there. Swings through it. Strike 2 as Chris thinks it was a strikeout there, but it was not. Gets a ground ball right to Spencer, makes a great play. A 1-2-3 inning. 5-1. Still in favor of the Pesky Pine Trees.
Pine trees. Have a good one, man.
Thanks, you too.
Good game.
See you Thursday.
Yep.
All right.
Next inning.
Man, that is a
Okay.
thick wallet. Thick wallet.
Mine used to look like that.
I rock the thin wallet.
You know what? How did I not win that, Chris? Did you see that spin? 1,000? 2,500?
That's like 9 grand, 8 grand, 7 grand.
What tournament are you guys in?
Ethereum's like 3 grand right now.
It was just one we found. It was in outside Warrenton. I didn't understand a word that guy just said. Ethereum and whatever that was.
Yeah, that's like the alternate Bitcoin.
But it's not in money, right? It's in,
So right, but one Ethereum costs like roughly $3,000 right now.
But can you ever use Ethereum to pay for gas?
Not in the current environment, no.
Great.
But you can sell it for dollars, which can buy you gas.
Did he just sell Ethereum for dollars?
I don't
Or
think
did
yet.
he get
He has the
Ethereum?
opportunity. Yes, I think he received the Ethereum.
So he did not receive the cash.
Right. But he could go instantly sell it if I understand correctly. It's like,
I get it, but I don't understand. There's nothing backing it up.
I think, yeah.
There's like no gold or no. I understand
Right.
dollars aren't the same way, but
Right.
they're still backed by the federal government.
Right.
So you say, well, this is worthless, and then you got all that money.
Hey, if people give it value, I guess it's got value. Woo!
Oh,
what a rope.
ripped.
Falls short for a single. How does that work?
No,
Double.
it's double. It's a double. It's a double. It's if he catches it, it's a single.
Ah, those pine trees are pesky. The rules are
You guys
the
dominate
rules.
that tournament yesterday, or was it good competition?
We were the oldest by 10 years on the next team, but there were some good players.
I've been all in.
Closest games were like 2-0 and 4-1.
Yeah, they faced an 11-year-old.
Was it fast pitch or was it?
So the first game was the first game was medium pitch
Guys played with the kids there first.
because that's what the tournament was supposed to be, and
Not a
then they
Heating it up.
all of a sudden they were
Not a
like, however
coincidence.
fast
They
the
got a
first
nice
guy throws,
warm-up
you can
game.
match it, and we always chose away just so we could see what they were doing, and
Did you pitch all the game?
I pitched no, me and Brett switched at the pool play, and then I pitched all of single then.
Was that league good?
Yeah.
Is that where they live at New Salem?
Yeah. No, Unska.
I always see that place like when I would drive to Columbia, and I'm like, never been there.
Yeah.
How far was it?
It was like an hour away. Swing and a miss. Chris Metter. Sorry, folks. We were talking about a tournament we played with NWA. Tournament, end of summer classic. First year they hosted it, and myself, Peter Light, Brett Spencer, and Blake Spencer went, and we actually won the tournament. It was a fun experience. We love to play against some great whifflers. Oh my gosh, and that'll be a single. Yeah. A lot of spin on it. No way he's gonna get there.
All right, see you later, guys.
See you Thursday.
See you
Dad.
Thursday, Capitan. First and second. First and second.
There's no errors.
First and second. There's errors, but that wasn't there either. That was a single. That was a single. I saw it. It was a single. You big beefy guy, Jim says, on the mound. Jeremy Worrell hits a hot shot single. Bases loaded now for Ryan Brown. Found another Missouri league, like outside of Warrenton. And yeah. Jordan, we're playing in another tournament in a couple weekends. It's called the Tata Wiffle Ball Tournament from the Tata Brotherhood and Sisterhood Association. So all the money goes to breast cancer research. And strikeout there for Ryan Brown with bases loaded, and it'll be 2 outs. And the tournament has been running. This will be the 8th year of the tournament.
Wow.
We've played in 6 of them. We did not play in the first year, didn't know about it, and then we got recruited by Corner Pub and Grill to like represent them as a team.
That's cool.
And Spencer and I have played in it the past 6 years, and Spencer has won 5 out of the 6 years. It's a 55-team tournament.
Wow.
Fast pitch.
Fast pitch, and you guys have won 5 out of the 6 years?
Spencer's won 5 out of 6. I've
you
won,
sent multiple teams?
I've won 3 out of 6. Only reason I say that is because that's a strikeout there. Obviously, that's back-to-back 3 strikeout innings for Jimmy Stout, too.
He's got good stuff on the mound out
And
there.
unfortunately, they're just hitting him, too. 8-1, Jason Worstenholm is up to bat. So this tournament is, we played together the first 2 years, me and Spencer on the same team. They said we couldn't play together anymore because we were winning too much. So then they said 8-1. So they said we were going to get auctioned off to teams. First year we got auctioned off, Spencer went for $1,100 to play on their team. I went for $800. our teams, his team won and my team got to the semifinals, got third place. And the next year they auctioned us off again. Same teams purchased us. My team got the semifinals, his team got eliminated after pool play. And then they stopped doing that. They said we could play together again. So we played with our dads and we won the tournament the past time. So it's been a fun ride.
Where is this?
It's off of Carlin Drive, like De Pere, in De Pere.
Really?
Like real close. It's a very unknown tournament. It's kind of like one of those like
a lot of local teams. And
it's a lot of their friends in the association.
That's nice.
The only other person in the league that's ever played in it is Brian Kenny, who knew a guy for a team to play in it, and it was just something fun. No, we're playing it in 2 weeks. We'll play there.
That's fun.
In New Florence, outside of Warrenton. There's a league over there that held their first annual summer classic. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It would be close. But they do like, there's teams from Kansas City and Iowa that were there yesterday. It's a lot of fun. And a couple league teams from their league.
Couldn't hang with the old men.
Hey, we were pretty old. I'm sore still.
I don't doubt it if you pitched 4 games yesterday.
Yeah. They're all 3 innings though.
Mm.
We talked about all the tournaments, leagues in the state. Yeah. Got him.
That was
on
a nice
the top.
pitch there.
Swing and a miss. That is back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Spencer Bogad. So we head to the 4th inning, 8-1. Chris Metter will lead it off. Now Jimmy Stout though has had back-to-back 3 strikeout innings after he had a 1-2-3 in the first. So nothing to snuff about himself. Pesky Pine Tree is looking to stay in first place. If they get this win, automatically they will still be in first place. If they lose both of these games, then the Downhill Divers would take over first place, Jordan. So it's definitely a close matchup. Everybody makes playoffs, but it would be nice to have that bye in the first round.
1 seed gets a bye, 2 plays 5, 3 plays 4.
It'll be 2 plays 3, 4 plays 5, like a playing game.
Okay, got it.
So 4 and 5 is like a wild card game, and then 2 will play 3, and 1 will play the winner of the wild card game.
I see.
Just like the Major League Baseball.
Yep, that makes
style.
sense.
Last year in the wild card game was my team, who went 0-8, and then against the Pesky Pine Trees. Pesky Pine Trees actually made it all the way to the championship
From the wild card game.
from the wild card spot on playoff night. They got to play 3 games and almost made it, but lost to the Jimmy Nelson knuckleball in the playoffs.
And that playoff is 2 weeks away, correct?
Yeah, and make the nice play. Yeah, we have 1 more week of regular season play, and then we'll be playoffs.
Very exciting.
Ball 1 on Spencer from Jimmy Stout. Spencer.
What a rope.
And over it goes. Continues his hot streak. Spencer was the week 1 Andy's Frozen Custard Player of the Week. And then his brother-in-law, Steve Edelman, won it the 2nd week. And last week, Blake Spencer was voted the Andy's Frozen Custard Player of the Week. After your first game, Jordan, you had a shot.
I started thinking about it a little bit after
Then it got in your head.
after I went 7 for 7 in the first game.
Right to Jason on his knees, and that'll be an out. 2 outs. Ryan Brown coming up. Right down the line, hits the base, and that'll be a single. Ryan Benware now up 2 for 4 with a home run and a single. And could he get another one? That's going deep and gone.
The wind might have carried that one out a little bit.
Yes, the wind definitely helped for sure today. It was going in a couple weeks ago, and now it's just going straight out.
Yep, I do remember the first night of SWBL this past May. A chilly, wind blowing in night, and we had a couple 1-0, 2-1
Yeah.
type games.
I can't believe how cold it was opening day this year.
It was very chilly.
Coldest day on record. It was in the 40s. Nice play from Jimmy Stout to end the inning. Oh, it's 3 outs, guys. Yeah, we usually have good luck with weather the past couple years. Knock on wood. Years before that it rained every single weekend, but we always got it in. Some rain delays and things. So it is the bottom 4. 10-11-1.
Oh, okay, cool. That ERA down.
You're pitching well though, considering like
Let's go strike out or home run.
yeah. Except for the home run in the first. Except for the home run.
Things were looking good for the downhill divers. Taking a 1-0 lead on Scott's leadoff home run, and since then
unbelievable.
It's been all pesky pine trees.
Pesky pine trees want to lock down that #1 seed, and if they win both today, I think they will. Because this is the last games for the Pesky Pine Trees. They're 4-2, so their season will end after. All right, never mind that. What?
I'm pulling up the standings.
Maybe I have teams wrong.
We have a bye next week.
Yeah, this says downhill divers was 4-2 and pesky pine trees.
Never
was
mind,
1-3.
Downhill Divers is the team in first place. My fault. I knew it was this game.
No.
I had the
wouldn't know.
teams flipped. My bad, everyone. Jimmy Stout goes
Put some
ham
backspin on
it.
there. Did
What
he keep
happened?
it? He kept it in.
And that'll be a double
That
for Jimmy
is a
Stout
pesky pine tree there.
after Jeremy Worrell keeps it in play.
Those trees on. That tree kept it in play.
Ah,
It's just that branch is one right there.
yeah. My fault, everyone. The Downhill Diver is in first place at 4-2.
That they are.
Gets past Chris, a single for Germer.
And a sweep here of the pesky pine trees would likely slide the freeze pops down to 5th place, it looks like.
What?
Heard that team was overrated.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Same record. We're 3-3. What's our run differential?
Yeah,
-1-ish, -2-ish.
It'd be rough. Luckily, we had that big game.
We did. Now
That
those
could
runs,
help us out.
those 4 runs I gave up in the fourth
it-
are looking a little
It won't help the team we just played, so
True.
maybe they go down.
true.
Get that home field advantage in the wild card game and get the warm up.
But we also have the opportunity next week to come out, get a couple wins, and jump off that 4-5 line.
Definitely need to. The draft definitely worked, like you said earlier, making everything pretty even. So.
Mhm.
That'll be a double for sure, at least. And it is a double. One run scores on the double.
Great hit, Scott.
Second and third now. Jason Worsonholm up. Jason 0 for 4 against Spencer Bogat. Make it 0 for 5. Nope. Head to the top of the 5th. It is 11-2. Spencer Bogad up first for the Pesky Pine Trees. We will play the 5th. It's going to be a long road back for the Hot Tub Club if they want to stay in first place. Pesky Pine Trees in last place, as you said.
They are in
correct?
last place.
Are they 1 and 3?
1 and 3.
Wow, so they are looking to go 5. So if they win both, everybody's 500.
Correct.
Wow.
Everybody's 500 with the downhill divers at 4 and 4, with everybody else at 3 and 3.
Wow, that is
That's
amazing.
parity.
That's amazing. We would love to see that happen. You know, I'm not rooting either one way or another, but triple. And he is a double away from the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Spencer Bogad in the final inning needs one more at bat to get there. Will his teammates get him another one? He needs a double. After a ground out in the first inning from Spencer, he's gone 5 for 5 since. 3 home runs, triple, and a single. Swings through that Jeremy Worrell. A nice hit from Jeremy. That'll be a double. Scores Spencer Bogad for an RBI. Ryan Brown coming up to the plate. One more player gets on. Spencer will have a chance, and we'll definitely be recording. And that'll be an out. Ryan Benware now up. Might need to use your iPhone to videotape it.
All right. What are we videotaping?
If Spencer comes back up, would you mind
Yes.
videotaping his AB for
I
me?
can do that. Happy to.
Trying to get as many TikToks as we can from Summer League. But I can't do it while I'm live streaming.
That you are only allowed to do so many things
you
for this
can't-
league, Sam.
Your phone can only do so much.
Fair
Double.
ball. Spencer will have a chance.
Spencer will definitely have a chance here as the run scores. Double play is not going to happen, so we will have Spencer Bogad up next. Get your phone ready, Jordan.
We'll be ready.
Right to Jimmy, and here we go, folks. He has the chance at the cycle. Could be the 3rd player to get the cycle in Summer League this year. This Cycle Watch brought to you by STL Cycle Saloon. He gets up. Could have hit the tree and come back. Oh, he did it! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! It was a home run, but came back to give him the cycle, brought to you by STL Cycle Saloon. Congratulations, Spencer Bogad, the 3rd player in Summer League 2021, to hit the cycle, and that'll end it 1 pitch later on a strikeout looking on the first pitch strike rule, but not before Spencer Bogad gets a Pesky Pine Tree home run saving double to get the cycle. 14-2 in the bottom of the 5th. They need 12 to tie, 13 to win.
And then, even though there's a 7-run max, they are allowed to chase as many as they're down. Correct?
So the home team get as many as they can to win.
As many as they can to win.
Yes. If it was roles were reversed and it was the away team can get as many as they can to tie. It's a home field advantage rule.
All right.
For the last inning.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Get your head in the game.
That was an interesting interaction.
It's quite the night.
3-1 now on
It was
Jimmy
like
Stout.
friendly trash talk, and then every now and then there was like a really serious moment between them for like no reason. It was like, all right. Guess that's what happens when division rivals match up.
That's right. Gets heated.
The commissioner and co-commissioner are both very proud.
Oh, Jeremy Worrell dancing out there in center field. That looks good.
Nice pitch.
14-2 and a great game from Spencer Bogat.
Oh, off the hands.
Off the hands. Yeah. Hate to see it. Germer hits one right to Chris Metter for the out. Jimmy Stout will stay at second. Scott Pulley now up, looking to get the rally started. Spencer having that kind of day, Jordan, where you could see him winning his second player of the week.
That you can. He's going to start off with a cycle and a win.
Starts with a cycle and a huge win if they can get out of this inning quickly. I mean, that's what they need to get started, especially for the last place team.
Mm-hmm.
Hits him, and that'll be... Oh, straight up. It'll have enough. Jeremy's out there, and it is gone.
Jeremy takes a tumble over the fence.
Saving the fence. Appreciate him. That'll be a 2-run homer. 14-4 now. Only 10 behind.
Jason, are you still looking for your first hit on the day?
He is. He is 0 for 5. Swings through. That was a nice pitch from Spencer Bogad. Jason gets it and gone. He gets his hit off of his teammate from the Melonheads.
Throws the bat, stares him down. No love between these two on Sundays.
A 1 for 6 stare down. Yeah.
Like a good 1 for 6 stare.
Strike 2 on Jimmy Stout taken. A lot to work with for Spencer, but Jimmy turns on it. Foul. Jimmy's an honest fellow, though. It is the hitter's call. What did somebody say last week? They're like, it's a foul ball in summer league, but a home run in wiffle ball weekend. Double again for Jimmy
This
Stout.
team will not go away quietly.
Only 1 out. 14-5.
How many times you play? That's my problem. I black out before the pitch. I don't know that.
Speaking of blackouts, Matt Germer's up to the plate. And he
takes him
gone! Matt Germer with a 2-run shot.
What does that cut it to? 7? 6?
14-7.
That's like the shit I would say in the middle of the bat.
He hit a home run.
Yeah, if this was
You do. You say quite the stuff on Thursdays when I'm up there trying to focus.
I'm like telling George he's starting at 18 while he's in the middle of the bat.
Oh, this could go. Spencer makes a nice play to get Scott Pulley. Did not want to stop that rally there.
Have no fear, Jason saved all his hits for the 5th inning.
Our whole team did, by the way.
The whole team saved all of the offense for the 5th inning.
One out away here. This is the first place versus the last place.
Oh, and
team.
he's just up there protecting himself. Smart move there.
I want to thank our sponsors again before we go. We haven't had a ball pickup recently, but we thank Dick's Sporting Goods as well for providing all of our equipment for the SWBL season and summer league. Thank you, Dick's, for being a loyal sponsor for the SWBL for many, many years. And that's it, folks. That'll do it for the game. 14 14-7. Jordan, thank you for joining me in the booth.
Happy
and
to.
we'll see you next week for the final week of regular season. We'll have games 1 and 3, and then after that playoff.